All right, we back. Twin City Sports. We're going to get straight into it, man. What's your name and where you from?
My name is Eric Reed. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota.
My name is Brandon Jackson. I'm also from St. Paul.
Nice. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good today. Feeling all right.
Highland Park high school football players, athletes, I should say, dual sport athletes.
Sir.
Definitely some talented guys we saw on the football field, so we wanted to get them in, pick their brains about some things.
Sir.
So let's get to it. So like we start with most people, we asked how you got into your respective sports that you play. And so it was like, your little league come up or anything like that. How'd you get into football?
I was always just into football, as like just coming up. My dad played football. He played quarterback. My uncles, I watched my uncle play. He played at Harding.
Okay.
I was just always just in love with the sport as a whole. So, yeah, that was just mine.
How old was you about when you got into it?
I want to say I was about 6. I started playing football.
Yeah, you can tell you got that instinct for sure.
Yeah.
You can tell. What about you, Brandon?
So I started playing for the Boosters. I think it was like preschool because I think it's Peanuts or kindergarten. I think so. It was preschool though.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started playing for the Boosters, and like my brother played for the Boosters, and he played for Jimmy Lee too, and like playing for Highland. So kind of my brother and my dad like watching sports and watching football and like watching them play. Watching my brother play really made me want to go out and do it, And then just playing for the Boosters like was really fun, so it just made me kind of want to stick with it. So that's why.
No, I'll play for the Boosters too. It's a coach. It's a culture over
I was
there.
just about
right?
to say, yeah, Boosters is like.
I mean, because they got the little league, which you all play against each other. It's like the in-house little league. I don't know if that's still how they do it. But then once you get up to the junior high level, then you play for the main booster team. Go around the city, whatever. But no, it's serious, and they still good, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we gotta get out, see some more booster stuff for sure, especially booster football. But all right, that's what's up.
What other sports was y'all playing growing up?
I started boxing at around 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
My stepdad got me into that. Then I started doing track, and then that was wrestling too. Freshman year, I started wrestling.
Okay.
And you still box right now?
Yeah, I still box right now.
All right, let me pick your brain real quick. Who's your favorite boxer right now?
Oh God. Say it, bro.
Gervonta Davis. That's
Oh, okay.
Gervonta.
No shame, though.
Yeah, no shame. No shame.
That's my guy.
Is he officially retired?
I hope not. That's what they saying though.
Don't let him fool you. He loved Gervonta, bro. He
Gervonta
got way
dude.
more emotion in there right now. he got way more emotion.
He's holding it back right
Yeah,
now.
he is.
But no, how about you, man? Other sports growing up?
So yeah, I kind of got into baseball just from watching it and just watching it on TV, and then so like I'd say like middle school around that range, and like where we used to live in Highland, there was like a baseball field like right across the street called Ford Field Little League, and so like I would watch them play and I'll see all them kids and everything like that, and that made me want to get into it. So I started playing like 7th, 8th grade and everything like that. And then I took kind of like a break in high school from baseball, but like I kind of want to go back to it. I'm going to this year,
Oh, so you playing baseball this year?
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, we'll be out.
Yeah.
We'll be out. We need to cover multiple more sports anyway.
Yeah.
So people asking us about soccer. So I'm like, hey, listen, man, we gotta get the horses. We get the horses.
big
we
over there
go to
too.
the races.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
it
over
is.
there.
Yeah, and then
Really?
wrestling just this year, kind of my friends got me into it really, and like I think like my friends are already doing it. Like I already know them from football and things like that,
Right.
and I know it's gonna get me better for football, and it's gonna be a good thing on my resume. So that really made me want to get into it. But yeah, and then just weightlifting and stuff. I think those are like my main sports though for sure.
All right, and what position do you play in baseball?
I play like middle infield, so like second and shortstop, I would say, and not too much outfield for me. You're not gonna get a lot of
You don't got them jets?
fast ball tracking. Fast ball tracking.
Nah, that's what's up. All right, man. So let's get into this last football season a little bit. I can't remember your record off top. You have to remind me of your record. What was it?
4-6 or 4-5 in the regular season, and then if you count like our postseason loss, I think it was 4-6. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. And so just walk us through the season. We did an all access with you guys. So it was before that Richfield game. So it was like early season, preseason pretty much. And I mean, from then, who can tell what's going to be what in preseason at that point? You know what I mean? But expectations are always high. You're always hopeful. Just walk us through the season from what you kind of expected or thought it was going to be like at the beginning, and then all the way through the end, just in general.
I knew it was gonna be some tough games to play. But I feel like we should have won some games. Like we lost some games we should have won. Richfield was one of them.
Close one.
Yeah,
Close one, for
Southwest. That one had me. What was the other ones?
I'm trying to think.
Johnson.
Oh my
Johnson.
God! Don't even get me started on
What
Johnson.
was the score to Johnson?
I don't even want to talk
Johnson,
about.
what
Oh
was
my,
We were at that one.
What was
Johnson.
that, 16
16 to 6.
to 6.
It was tragic.
Oh man.
I know why you don't want to talk about it.
Oh man.
bro.
Y'all played decent though. Y'all played decent, but that was interesting. Game.
Man, we should have won that game. I feel like we really got robbed. I feel like we did. I really do. The tush push, come on now. I got in there. And even if I didn't, my receiver got on top of that.
Right.
They just ripped it out. And the ref, I don't know what they seen.
Hey, we got it on film, bro.
We got it.
Yeah, we
on
got
film.
to play that.
We gonna have to run it back.
We gotta find that. Yeah.
Man, the refs had me that game. They heated. But yeah, I just feel like, it was some games we should have won. But I feel like it was a decent season for what we had to do, like what we had to work with and stuff like that.
I'll say for me, just like my progression through high school and like playing varsity since a freshman, it's been like my goal been like get better every single year, and then like it's finally my junior season, like it's finally time to be like one of the top players. It's finally time to be the big dog of the cabin, be like one of those guys and things like that. So I think that was my biggest goal, was to be like a for real impact player and a game changer, because last year I made some plays and I would help out our team a lot, and things like that. But like I wanted to be like one of the guys now, and so I think that was like my approach going into the season. And then like as a team, like I'm really proud with like the improvement I felt like, and I think that we knew we had like some games that were going to be tough, but I think that the biggest thing is that we were in a lot of those, and that we're in a lot of those. And so I think that you can't just take it like, oh, we lost or anything like that. And I think like we got a lot of returning juniors and things like that. So moving forward, I think that the sky's the limit for us, and I think, I'm really confident in our team and my guys and their ability to do great things.
All right. And then what about the position changes? Because I know you both changed positions from last year. Because when we first saw you last year, it was Eric. It was the Humboldt Harding game at Humboldt last year, and you had a couple of touchdowns. You played real nice that game. So you switched from pretty much running back to playing full-time quarterback, right? And then Brandon, you were more so on the defensive side last year, and then you got the chance to be the starting running back,
and kind of like fullback, blocking back more so, and so like because that's kind of how our offense runs off like a couple big blocking backs, and like it's important. And for me, I would just say like my biggest change is like I knew I was going to be stepping into that role, and I knew that I was going to be getting the ball a lot, and that was going to be like my next role. Like I was saying, like I was going to be one of the guys, And so I think that was like my biggest approach, was like just going in and being like, I got to take over the reins, because our guy last year, Isaac Johnson, he was pretty good,
Yeah, he was nice.
So,
he was nice.
and I wanted to just live up to that and, prove that, that, I can do it too, and things like that. And I think like on defense, like I'm more of a linebacker guy, but like you sometimes see me at safety. Sometimes you see me like line up over receivers and guard receivers and things like that. So I think that like, especially with our coach, like it's just like emphasize being versatile on defense and like being able to play different positions. And so I think that that's like something our team is really good at. You can see guys at different positions like a lot.
And what about your change?
Just going off that versatile thing, I didn't intend to play, quarterback, but wherever coach need me, I'm going to play. So I'm going to be an athlete all around. So, yeah, not what I intended to play, but I'll do good at whatever I play. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely needed some more defense too.
Coach said you need to play defense more.
Sure. Yeah, I think
he was heated, bro.
I was heated about that corner, because I was usually a corner when I did get in on defense and things like that. But what was it, half the season I got in, so that wasn't too bad. At least I didn't get out, the whole season not playing no defense and stuff like that. And I feel like when I did get on defense, I made some good plays, some impactful plays. So,
but you actually like it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is like some kind of like the highlights of the season for you guys each? If whether it's a play, a moment, anything, and something funny that happened in practice that we don't know about. What is like some highlight?
For me, I'll probably say either like probably Como for me, just personally.
Como?
Yeah, because I felt like that was a game where I just felt like I kind of took over, and before it, like I felt good. Like I drank a whole bunch of water. It was like I didn't feel tired. Like my muscles felt good and energized and everything like that. Like it was sun was out, but it wasn't like hot to where you can't breathe or nothing like that. Like it was just them days where we were gonna go out there and dominate. You know?
remember the whole day. Yeah, man. Describe everything about that day. Like, yeah, the water was everything. I heard the birds chirping. No, that's real, man. That's real.
I'll say probably that Como game. It was really fun, just having fun with the guys and everything like that.
How about you?
I would say probably Harden.
Harden.
I would probably say Harden for me. But that was a good game. But a game I really think like we did way better than I thought was Southwest. Even though we lost that game,
They got some size.
yeah, they got size, they got strength, they have athletic players. Like they safety could hit. He could really hit. But yeah, it was just like in school, a lot of people was just saying like, "Oh yeah, y'all got Southwest. You seen they beat Washburn and then how Washburn beat us."
Right.
And I'm like thinking like, okay, like styles make fights.
Styles
like,
make fights.
So like
That's some boxer stuff right there.
He's really a boxer. Yeah,
a
he
boxer.
boxer right there.
yeah, so I feel like I just wasn't going for anything people were saying, and you know we had a good game. We had a great game actually against Southwest. So I feel like that was the highlight, even though we came up short, but we still played. My bad.
No, you good.
We still played.
We got it. Though. You
We
good?
still played though. Yeah.
I feel like that Southwest game is like for sure like a moment of improvement where you can see us improve and
Very,
everything like that. And I think even going into it, like regardless of their record, regardless of how they played, I was like, they still got to stop us on offense, you know?
Right.
And even they had some like guys that could tackle, they had some like guys on defense, but I felt like our own line was dominating the trenches like the whole game. Like I felt like I wasn't getting touched till like 4 yards, 5 yards, and even when I was like I was running through them tackles, you know, and I felt like that's just the mentality of our offense, just to run through people, you know. And I felt like we did that. We came out there and like smacked them in the mouth and set the tone for the game, and it kind of kept us in it, you know.
Yep.
And I think that even on defense, like you could especially see the improvement on defense because we had like tough positions. We were in like tough positions out on the our goal line, like on our back, you know, where we had to play in the red zone, you know, and we stopped them like four downs.
Back-to-back stops.
Yeah, like just stop,
we
you know.
If you really go watch that game, we were having a very good run game. Like our game when we were on the ground just running, beautiful. Like that was I really that was probably my favorite game.
I'm gonna have to pull that game up. I know we don't believe we weren't at none of those games. The Southwest game.
Not Southwest.
Particular
Yeah, not
one.
that particular. Okay, yep. I'm gonna have to look that up. Just going off of Ren, I know y'all both football players. Is there like a football player in the NFL or college who you kind of think, you know, your game kind of resembles or anything like that?
You go first. You got it first. You got it first.
I know I would tell some of my teammates this, but like they would say, "Nah, I don't see it," or they'll probably say he was garbage or something like that. But like, man, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
I would really say I'm like, so we both small, you know, jittery, chippy, fast, make plays out of nothing. Like, I really feel like I resemble
That
Kyler
Richfield game, you definitely was out here doing a couple of those Lamar Jackson type moves. 'Cause I was like, what? I was like, who was that? I was like, that's the quarterback doing that? So yeah, I definitely could see that.
That's a good comp.
I don't know. I think I gotta like pick two different ones because like,
Scatterboo.
yeah.
Hey, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
But yeah, I'll probably pick like, you know, like a lot of like just big backs who like have good like balance, you know. So I pick like Cam Scatterboo. I pick like I'm a Bears fan, so like Kyle Monangai, like I'll be
you
watching
Bears
him,
fan.
you know.
Oh, man.
And so I'll be watching him, you know, and that's my guy now, you know. He's a rookie, you know, so I'll be watching him, so he's pretty cool for me. And then on defense, I'll probably just say like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to give me a defensive comp just because I play different positions, you know. So I think it's just like a utility guys or like guys that can like play at a position, you know,
Right.
things like that. So I'll just compare myself to them.
Yeah. So you had talked about how you got a lot of juniors on this team. So just thinking about next year, looking ahead, what are some expectations looking ahead or some personal goals, either or? Or have you even thought that far ahead?
I have for sure. And I think me personally, I would like to see our team like when we get in those moments where it's time to get over the hump and it's time to like really bring it, you know, because I think we're in games, you know, like we win a couple games, like even through like our season outlook, you know, but I think it's time to like really get over the hump and like we want conference, like conference is an expectation, like we want to win the conference for sure. And I think that like when we're in those games, like those Southwest games or those Johnson games, like put it to rest, like put the game away. It shouldn't be no conversation or nothing like that.
Right.
And I think we can control that. And I think that if we let it get out of control, then stuff like what happened starts happening, you know. And I think that like we got a lot of guys coming back, and the weight room is especially a expectation, I feel like. And I think that we've built a pretty good culture with that, and I think that will like bring us over the hump.
For sure.
Yeah, just coming off with the games, putting them to sleep. We gotta, we can not leave it up to the refs this time. And now we know. And next season we have like all our guys back too. So
Yeah, I'd say.
we have 90%.
Y'all got like the same because y'all was a young team. That's when
young team.
we did all access. That's the one thing
Yeah.
that stood out. Like it's a young team, so
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a problem. Like, we know what we're doing now. Then Leo's coming back. That's just adding on. So we, more schemes.
Leo Clifford, right?
Yeah, Leo Clifford.
Shout out to Leo Clifford.
Yeah, shout out
Sure.
Leo
Been
Clifford.
covering
Yeah.
him for basketball. It looking
Yeah,
nice.
for real.
Yeah, and on the field, he could sling that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
he
you
could
gotta
go.
see that. You
You
gotta
gotta
see it.
see
Yeah.
it
Okay.
on the
see it.
field. Just
Okay.
like basketball, he same way.
Okay.
He real athletic. So yeah, just we could come up with more formations that will only make us dangerous. Or like we'll be a stronger team next year. I feel like.
What do y'all think about transfers? I mean, I know it's probably not as prevalent with football as like basketball, or at least shine much attention on. But is that an element y'all think about year to year, or it's like, man, you can't really think about that. You gotta go for who you got.
I don't
Or
think
do you
about
ever talk about?
think about it,
Because
yeah.
I mean, the city's pretty small, so it's easy to talk to guys about.
Is it
you know,
as big as it is in basketball though? Because basketball's gotten crazy with the
yeah, and
transfers.
there's much more attention to it.
Man, I don't think about it at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause like, and you can't think about nobody else to save you or nothing like that. And like I just said, we got a big group of guys in our grade, and I'm confident in those guys and things like that. And so I'd rather spend my energy like focusing on them. But like as far as transfers, like we have seen like some basketball guys like transfers or anything like that, or even like trying to recruit basketball guys. Like you can keep trying to recruit basketball guys, but like I don't know, like it's just
Yeah,
football. But
I
like,
think football's a little bit different. I
Yeah.
feel like
yeah, I don't think about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have thought about it. Not just transferring like in Minnesota. I was I considered moving to North Carolina with my brother to play down there because they play some real deal top.
Yeah,
high
that's
school
one of the
teams.
top states.
Some top
for
states,
high school
yeah.
football. Yeah,
Like
Damn,
I'm talking about
Texas.
like they have the school he goes to, they go out to play like DeSoto, Nation Grayson, like all them big high schools, and I'm like, it was, I was looking forward to it, but man, I trust in the guys I got, right now. So I think I'm gonna just stay with Highland and just rock out, see what happens.
right. No, that's great. That's excellent.
Yeah, how's kind of things been with schools? I know we kind of talked about it off camera, but like, have you guys been talking to colleges? Have you guys been receiving any offers? Getting recruited by anybody?
I think it's like going pretty slow right now, I would say,
Slow.
because like it's after our junior year, and I think maybe things will heat up more in the spring and things like
Yeah.
that. Especially, I'll say for me though, just like getting my Twitter, getting all my stuff out, and like getting my tape together and things like that. But it's definitely something I'm interested in. That's my goal. That's my dream, is to go play college football. And so like I think I'm definitely gonna be focusing on that, and hopefully see some stuff soon. But like right now, I think it's going pretty slow. But like in the spring, like hopefully stuff just starts to heat up.
Yeah, definitely riding off what he's saying. Yeah, it's going pretty slow, but I'm getting my my account together with recruiting on the websites and things like that. I got a few camps I want to go to. Yeah, I think things will pick up soon.
Right.
The camps is a big thing too. I know, older gentlemen, who involved with the football community in Minnesota very heavily, and we had him on here, and we asked him, how do high school kids and for football get their name out? What's the best way? And the first thing he said was camps. He's like going to camps.
for sure.
He was like, a lot of kids they say, just send my tape or whatever, send them the, it's like it's better getting that in person impression. So I'm glad you kind of brought that up, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like mega camps, it seems now, which I don't know if that was a thing back when we was in school, but it seems more prevalent now, where you get these camps where all these schools come together.
No, yeah, for real.
The one big
It's a
camp.
good benefit.
so-
Yeah, camps are really cool. This past year, I went to camp at Concordia, and I thought that was pretty cool. I talked to a couple coaches, and it's just like seeing like what the college process is like, and I think you like learn a lot of stuff going there too, and everything like that. Like besides football, and like for sure getting the show out,
Yeah.
show out and things like that. So I think that definitely like that's a priority, obviously going into the spring, and things like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good, man.
I wanted to ask too about about flag football, not flag football. Sorry.
7-on-7.
Yep, 7-on-7
Yep.
football. And I mean, do you guys do it at all? Did you do it in the past? Are you planning on doing it this upcoming summer time?
Yeah,
Spring, summer?
Yeah, I do 7-on-7 with Minnesota Ice right now.
Okay.
I don't think our games start yet. I think next month we'll start having games. You know, go out to Texas and things like that. Yeah, some good comp down there. And yeah, I think we could get some offers off of 7-on-7, like get exposure, get your name out there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that.
No, for sure.
I think for me, it's like not as much like geared towards my game, and I think I'm definitely more of like a pads player. And I definitely thought about it, like one of our coaches and talking about it and things like that. And then it's kind of hard with wrestling right now, And so I think that I'm gonna just ride the winter out, and then play baseball and things like that. But I definitely am interested in it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So Minnesota Ice, that's so I don't know, I kind of compare it to AAU for basketball, but I don't know. This is the type of thing. How long has 7-on-7 been like a very popular thing with nationals and stuff like that? As long as you've known.
This really, I was gonna do it last year, but boxing and all that got crazy, so I just didn't do it this year. I don't really know. I didn't keep up too much with it, but the team I'm on, they championship level. They've been to a few championships, so I feel like it will be popping. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you like, so I know you mentioned boxing a couple times, so like do you actively, like, you've been fighting or like like
amateur.
fight?
I haven't had any fights in a minute though.
When's your next fight? Let us know.
Man, I have no clue yet. I gotta get in the gym after my concussions and stuff.
Right.
Coach,
Take your time, man.
Yeah, he was like, I can't even spar yet, so like I'm just taking it slow. Hopefully next week I'll get back in there.
Okay.
Ask my coach. A few fights coming up, something like that.
Yeah, man. Let us know, man. We'll
Yeah.
definitely be there to cover it, man. For sure.
I do
man.
look forward to participating in the Silver Gloves though.
Okay.
I want to go to Silver Gloves, then Golden Gloves when I turn 18, and hopefully go to nationals and things like that. I do want to do that.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to see this,
Yeah,
man.
for
We
sure,
got a little Floyd in the town, man. What's going on, man?
Let's find out.
Let's find out, man.
But in closing, appreciate y'all for coming through. Highland Park representing Highland. We try and get more city players through here. Get the perspective of the players, the current players. Not just former players all the time. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through. And we out.
Yeah, man. TCS, man. We out.